everything. This is going to be a night of Atari games. I'm feeling kind of lazy. I have carts for everything, but, you know, swapping out the carts is a pain. It's already going to be a pain enough to turn the thing off and back on every time I switch games, so that's what I'm going to stick with. I have a flash cart. That's what I'm going to use, so let's get started here. Oh, turn this down a little bit. Get started there. A little bit loud on that, and I'll be monitoring the audio. I think it looks pretty good for now. Should be pretty good anyway. So we'll just see. Haven't played in about a month. So, you know, I used to say, have you played Atari today? Answer is yes today, but not for a long time. Dang it. Alright, give me a chance to turn that down a little bit. It's a little loud on my end. I doubt it's loud on the viewer's end. So I just kind of turn this stuff down so that it's not too obnoxious, and so, wow. Taking risks. Gotta get back into the groove. I am not in the groove right now. Okay. Oh. Alright, I don't like the... You can start at a higher score once you get started, but I don't like doing that. I like to start fair and square. Be careful with these guys. Cool. Ah! That's lame. Ah, missed it. So that's the inchworm. Things go slower when you hit the inchworm, because of course that makes sense. So why wouldn't it make sense? Perfect. Ah! That means I got an extra life. Those are always worth a lot of money because they're hard to get. Ah, well, you gotta be careful when they get low like that. Wow. So my high score is just shy of 100,000. I don't know if I'm ever gonna actually beat 100. It ain't likely, but... Hey, oops, didn't mean to do that. I have to start back at 0. Okay. Ah, the spiders are a little unpredictable. And if your hand doesn't hurt after playing this, you're doing it wrong. So I'm playing this with an original Atari joystick, which I prefer. Just it feels legit that way. But you can also play with a Genesis controller if you like. Which nowadays, you know, I think that would be most people's inclination, since It's what... Ah, dang it. People are more likely to get the hang of. Ah, that was sloppy. Alright, let's knock that back down to 0. I guess the thing about the Atari joystick is it is pretty sensitive, but it feels kind of stiff at first. It definitely is an acquired, taste. And if you have any lag in your setup, it's going to be very hard to play these games. And now I say any lag. I mean, I have a non-zero lag. Crap. I do have a small amount of lag in my setup because, of course, I'm playing it upscaled through the FrameMeister, which is like, I forget how much lag. It's not very much, but also I'm playing it on a flat screen monitor, which doesn't have a lot of lag. It's a PC monitor, and I did tweak the settings to lower the lag, but it's, again, it's non-zero. There is a little bit of lag, but it's not enough to really make the games possible to play. Now, this game gets a little bit hectic. Now, there are things that you have to manage in the game. I've said before, I think it's kind of like in a way, it's sort of a micromanaging game. Because you gotta clear out these mushrooms. You gotta get the ladybugs, because the ladybugs... Crap. The ladybugs actually do something to the mushrooms that makes them resistant to your bug spray. Which is why you can't shoot through the mushrooms when a ladybug has gone through it. So there's a bunch of things you gotta sort of manage. And the way the millipede moves is, yes, it does go left to right. However, it will eat the mushrooms, and as it eats the mushrooms, which doesn't make any sense, right? Millipedes, do they eat mushrooms? Maybe, but I doubt they eat them quite this fast. But when they do eat them, they get to move down a row, so that's why you gotta clear out the mushrooms, because otherwise that millipede will get down to the bottom before you know it. So I'll play this for a while, and then I'll play something else. I don't know what. Probably I want to play Tapper at some point. That's a personal favorite. Oh, missed it. That's too bad. Ah. Hey there, Fast Benny. Welcome back. How you doing tonight? How did your, Yes, I am playing Atari tonight. How did your, Blender model come out? Great. Excellent. That's always satisfying to get things finished on stream, Oh. This is Millipede. Ah. I don't have Centipede. I think this is the better game, at least on Atari. This was a favorite of mine as a kid. Oh, come on. I played this one a lot. So I had a family friend of ours gave me an Atari when I was a kid. I learned as an adult, you know, basically he had asked my parents if he could give me his old Atari. And he ended up giving me basically a new Atari. So he kind of lied in order to give me an Atari. It wasn't probably his. He wanted to buy me an Atari, so. I had a bunch of games. I liked this. I liked Missile Command. I liked Phoenix. Yeah, I've never really played Centipede to compare. I'm just, you know, just based on the look of it. They're probably, you know, equivalent, because they're the same kind of game, right? So, just personal preference. I don't think it... Whichever one you're playing, you're probably getting a very similar experience. Oof. You love Missile Command, nice. I don't know what my high score is. My high score in this, I think it was 97,000. I have not been able to beat 100 yet. Oof. Yeah, that's not a good game. Of course, now that I'm also talking, it's difficult. I'm gonna play this for a while, and then I'll switch to something else. There's games I really like now that I didn't have as a kid. I really like Tapper, Frogger. Let's see. These spiders always drive me nuts. Spider movement is kind of a little bit random, I think. Seems a little bit random, I don't know. Your dad might be streaming later? I'm trying to read as I play. I don't have a, I do have, this is a modded Atari I'm playing on actual hardware, but I don't have one modded with a pause button. There actually is such a mod, like you can mod Ataris to pause them, and I think that's super cool. Level 24 on Dr. Mario, nice. I have that, but that is not one I've really gotten into. I like puzzle games, and I can see how he would like that. He's kind of the, you know, the generation of retro, and that's a very arcadey kind of game. Get it? Yes. That and Tetris. Does he play Tetris as well? Yeah, so this is an Atari that I bought a few years ago, and because my original Atari I don't have anymore. That I sold to get my NES as a kid, and then I sold my NES to get my Super Nintendo, and I don't know what happened to my original Super Nintendo. But so this is an Atari that I bought, and then I found this a modder on eBay who could mod it for RGB output. So I sent it away, and it took him a while to get it back to me. But I was so excited when I got this back, because this just looks amazing compared to RF, which is RF output, which is what they would natively support. Sorry, I'll read your comments in just a second. Oh, a mini arcade Tetris game. That's cool. Come on. Ugh! You have an original NES, Atari 2600, and 800. Nice. I remember when the 7800 came out, and I was curious about it, but the NES was out, and so that was, you know, obviously the thing to get. Oof. Yeah, Millipede, I kind of describe this as a sort of a micromanagement game because what you gotta do is manage a few things at once. One is you gotta make sure that the mushrooms are cleared out at the bottom, because if you don't... Oh, now that I'm explaining it, I'm doing bad. If you don't keep them cleared out, then once the millipede gets to the bottom, you're dead. Because the millipede will move faster when it's able to eat the mushrooms. You also got to get the ladybugs quickly, because the ladybugs do something to the mushrooms to make them resistant to your bug spray. And, of course, you got to keep an eye on... Hey, there's yours. Hey, dude. It's mother flippin' Atari night. Yes. Alright, yeah, not doing too well this game, but... We'll see how close, their music to your ears. Yes, I know, I love the Atari sound effects. Alright, let's just get a new game here. I have Space Invaders. Yep, I do. Alright. I never really played Space Invaders much as a kid, so I'm not as good at that one. but I'll play that a bit. I also have a hack of Space Invaders that's really good. Level 9. Nice. I always try, but not too hard, to get those crazy spiders, because those are, like, you can think you're about to get it, and then it's kind of random, and it'll get you. That's a welcome. Oh no! Get it. Oh. Try to hit the head first? Yeah, That's a good tip. Okay. Oh! Alright, come on. Yeah, I'm not really aiming for the head necessarily. I'm just trying to keep on top of everything, because, you know, like I said, there's a few things I try to manage at once, so that things don't get too crazy. I like to put it back down to 0. So besides Space Invaders, any other requests? Because I've got a bunch. I might not have everything that you might not want to see, but I've got the flash card in there. I have a bunch of original carts, but I'm feeling kind of lazy, so... Oh, you'll check your games? Alright. Ah, that guy's annoying. Yar's Revenge? I can play Yar's Revenge. You can show me some tips. Come on. Oh! Crap. I think so far in this sitting so far, like 60,000, 60 something has been my highest. That's not good. So I want to try to get at least another one like that. It is hard to keep a look at chat. It basically, I mean, it really does test your skills trying to play the game and look at chat. When I started streaming, I definitely developed an appreciation for people who are good at that, able to keep up on chat well. Riverfall, Pac-Man. I have Pac-Man. I have Pitfall. So I don't have Riverfall or Draconian, but I could play. I actually have a good pack of Pac-Man, and I have oh, River Raid. I have River Raid. I do have River Raid. Get rid of some of this stuff here. Crap. Oh, Draconian is a homebrew? I wonder if I have that. I might have that. I think I've seen that. I don't know if I pulled it off the website, though. Ah. I was digging Juno first. Remember Yars when I played Hacks last time? That was a really good one. And Space Rocks. Yeah, I did play Asteroids as a kid, but as an adult, that's not as much one of my favorites. Following that inchworm. Oh, that'd be cool if you did an Atari stream. We need more Atari streams. I know that Mike Matei has done Atari streams, and I saw one other guy do an Atari stream once. But yeah, they are not as common for sure. Not as many people have Atari, and I don't think there is as much of an audience for it. Oh, thank you. I got this from Think Geek, I think. I like it too. It's become... I thought it would be neat as my sort of signature look on the channel. Ah, crap. Yeah, it's a cool hat. I wish they would get some other ones, you know. I guess you gotta license them, though, so it'd probably be more difficult to get, like, a Nintendo hat or a Sega hat. Although I haven't looked, I'm sure those exist. I think they do, because I think I've seen GameSack wear hats like that. Yeah, he has an Atari t-shirt, or what kind of t-shirt? Oof. Atari, cool. Mm. I'll switch in just a minute. I love Millipede. This is really one of my favorites. It's always hard for me to stop, because I always feel like, I could get better than that, you know? Like, it's one of those where I just know if I just kept at it, I could beat my score. Ah. Thank you. I don't think I've beaten any actual records. I don't think I've beaten gotten anywhere close, but I have gotten better. Because, like I said, this is a game I've played a lot of because it's just easy for me to get sucked into it. Oh, I'm surprised it got out of that alive. Don't worry about it. You know, I think I said last time, right now, followers is good. Hey. Followers, chatters. You know, my goal with this, not that eventually it wouldn't be a cool thing to get a little income from it, but my goal with this was to be able to sit down and play some my favorite games and chat with people while I do it. That was my goal. Ah! Holy crap. Oh, man. I gotta focus, though, because I could still lose it. Oh. Come on. Got plenty of lives. I just want to beat...
Well, I beat my high score. So, anything else now is gravy. Crap. I'll check your message when I die here, I think. Oh. Crap. Yeah. Come on! Just don't make any stupid mistakes. Wow. I'm gonna make this a highlight. You know that, right? Like with Twitch. Yeah, I should. This is good. This is actually a really good game right now. Ah. Oh. Oh man. Frame it. Frame it. 140,000. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, all right. That's a good high note to leave that game. You built Lego Mox on Facebook. About 24 followers. I'm glad you think this channel is awesome. I don't have many followers yet, so it's a slow thing. Yeah, so on Twitch you can create a highlight. So I think there's like a limit to how much time the clip can be. And I don't think it's available forever, but I'm going to create a highlight of this. 140,000. That is easily, like I said, I think my high score before was 97 or something like that. So I even think if I hadn't gotten careless, I could have gotten better than that. I could have broken 150 if I hadn't started getting careless. So let's see. Okay, so here's my games here. Let's see here. Had a request for Yar's Revenge. You're gonna going from that to this. Yeah, I was doing real well on that, and this I'm not gonna do quite so well. Set up a Discord channel so people can take screenshots of their high scores. Oh, that's a cool idea. This is Yar's Revenge. You know, this is Yar's Revenge fans' favorite Atari game. And he can tell you more about it than I can. But I guess you're defending against this alien thing. And let's see. Trying to get this stupid thing. Ah! There we go. Best Atari game ever. I don't know. It's a classic for sure. I don't know about... Maybe because I'm not that good at it. I don't know if I can say I think it's the best, but... So this little area in the middle is sort of a neutral zone. there's this missile thing that constantly follows you around, and when you're in the neutral zone, it can't hurt you. But that that thing that the alien thing. So tell me, is that Yars? Is that Yars or am I Yars? I don't know. The neutral zone in their thing. You can't shoot while you're in there either. So let's see. Ah. Come on. How do you get the thing to appear? Thing is not wanting to appear when I want it to appear. Nice block there, dude. How do I... Okay. Why? What am I doing wrong, Yars? How do I get this to do when I want it to do? Eat a block or touch the enemy behind the shield. Oh, you have to touch it. Okay, got it. Alright. I didn't know if I could touch it. Oh, a little bit, I like how these shields are kind of funny like that. Because you gotta eat more of them. Ah! Right towards it. Oh, I'm Yar. See, that's what I thought. Like, if it's a revenge, like, I'm taking the revenge. So I guess... The dash that follows you around is an energy missile that can't hurt you in the neutral zone. Right. But you can't... When you're in the neutral zone... That was lazy. When you're in the neutral zone, you can't fire either, so... Oh. Oh. Bastard. Oh. Alright. Nope. Ah. It is pretty cool, I have to say. Give me a little bit more room here. Not getting the timing right, though. Come on. Ah. All right. I gotta practice the timing here. It's just barely. Come on. Get this thing out of the way here. There we go. Like Space Invaders, you have to shoot the... What is that? Quotile? You have to... not where they are. Right, exactly. Exactly. Oh, that was close. Oop. Oh! And... Alright. I think I died, didn't I? I mean, game over died? So how does the scoring work? Like, do I get more for not having to get as much of the shield, or do I get more for destroying all the shield? Oops. Come on. Dude. There we go. I like to make the energy missile come all the way over to the left side of the... Oh, take care, Fast Benny. Thanks for coming by. I like to make the energy missile come all the way over to the left side of the screen, then make your attack... Yeah. Gives you a lot of space. Devoured by... Okay, so you get more points. Destroyed swirl, destroyed in place swirl. I don't understand any of that. So when I'm hitting it like this, I'm getting 69 points, are you saying? Am I getting more points like that? Oh, I ran right into it! That's lame. Right into it. Come on back over. Come over here. Oh, so you get the same points either way. Okay. I understand. So you can destroy the swirl. How do you destroy the swirl? Do you shoot it? I never thought... I just dodged it. Like, I didn't think I could destroy it. Huh. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Okay. That's cool. So I can try that. Oop. It's just I'm afraid of dying. Is it better than to destroy the whole shield before you kill him then? 'Cause maybe it's better to work away at the whole shield first. Oh, I wasn't paying attention again. Every time I look at the chat! Every time you get more points if you eat or shoot the cells, yeah. Okay, so I'll finish off this. Finish these off first. I'm not gonna worry too much about the... That's why it's worth... What'd you say, 1,000? 1,000 points, something like that? That's why it's worth that, because it's pretty much good luck. Good luck check. So how many hours you figure you... What? That thing moves a little faster than it seems. Because I thought I had another couple seconds, but I guess not. How many hours do you figure you put into this game, Yars? Is what I was trying to ask. Swirl in midair is worth... It's swirling stationary. When is it stationary? Am I missing that? Is it stationary... It's stationary like when he first creates it, I guess? Yeah, oh, I see. Okay. But to hit it when it's stationary, I basically have to have his whole shield down. So do you not get more points when you're in later levels? Because, like, what's to keep you from just... Oop. Oh, okay, you can't hit it from the front? Spins for a few... Yeah, I saw. What happened there? I hit the stupid missile, huh? So, I guess, though, if you were good, you could just keep playing. Hey, Jimbo Dean. Welcome to the channel. Yes, I am playing it on original hardware. I'm playing it on my Atari. It's been RGB modded, although I am playing it on a flash cart because I have the original cart, but I'm playing a bunch of games tonight, and it's just easier. It's just easier to not deal with dirty carts and all that. They are clean, but they don't always work. Yeah, it's a Harmony cart menu, but I do collect carts too, so it's just easier, you know. Is what it is. Ah, crap. This game is easy for me to lose concentration. Like Millipede, I was just like fixated the whole time, right? This game, I can suddenly like, oh, I'm good for a few seconds. And then that stupid thing manages to sneak up on me, so. So do you have an Atari yourself, Jimbo, or did you grow up with one? Oh, right into it. Crap. Tricky. You have a light sixer. Cool. That's, I have a, I guess just a normal 4-switch. I don't have the Vader. I have what I grew up with. I had one as a kid, and I sold my Atari and all the games with it to get my NES, and then I sold my NES and all those games to get my Super Nintendo. So this is an Atari I got a few years ago, and I sent it to an eBay, a modder on eBay to mod for RGB. You grew up with Intellivision, nice. Yeah, Intellivision, that must have been like really impressive at the time. You know, I did not know about Intellivision. I was too young. I only knew about Atari because family friend gave me one. But yeah, I love my Atari. I grew up. I didn't grow up with this. You know, I learned about Yar's Revenge much later. As a kid, I loved Millipede, which I played before this, and I loved Missile Command and Phoenix, and I played Pitfall, but I didn't really know how to play. Like, I know you can actually beat the game. I didn't know that you could beat the game. I just basically would screw around. Oh, crap. I remember being at a friend's house who had an Atari, and they had the Star Wars Empire Strikes Back game, and I remember being impressed by that. Yeah, Pitfall, I mean, I guess it's just memorization, right? You just have to learn where everything is. I just have more fun with it, just, you know, going around, swinging through vines, trying not to die. I mean, I say it's just memorization, but, I mean, you do have to not die, so there is that. And I have Pitfall 2 now, but I didn't have that one as a kid. I didn't know there was a sequel. So what, do you have any favorite games for Atari? Besides Pitfall? Let me think, what else did I play? I have some favorites now that I didn't have as a kid. I love Tapper, and I love, I have a hack for Galaxian. I really enjoy that one. Man, that guy really sneaks up on you. I had, you know, and I had like Activision football, you know, the real sports, not football, soccer. The real sports soccer, I have that now too. That was actually a game I played a lot on my own. I mean, I did have friends who came over and played it with me, but I play that a lot solo. It's actually pretty hard. the PC is pretty cheap, but oh, way better than Battlezone. Oh, hold on, yeah, Jimbo's saying so many. Well, full disclosure. Oh, you're Benny's dad. Cool. Oh, that's good to hear. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely rare to find Atari fans on Twitch, so that's cool. Ah. Oh, come on. There we go. He's not driving me crazy. He's not. Yeah, no, he's fine. He's fine. Exactly, Yars. He's fine. No, so far, like I told him I haven't been on Twitch for too long. So far, everybody who has chatted has been super nice. Probably because I don't think abuse is tolerated here. So I don't know that there's a lot of trolling going on anymore. I think it was probably a bigger issue in the past. But like it's so easy to block people and all that it's like I don't think there's a whole lot of benefit. So that leaves a lot of really cool people, and I chat in people's streams. You know, there's a few people I really like watching, and it's just a really cool place. I had thought about doing Twitch or YouTube, and even though Twitch, the servers are not as good, you can't stream lower quality, so there's some people who can't view streams. Like I have a friend who can't view my wow, that was fast. Who can't view my streams because, you know, she has a slower internet. She can't stream 720p. So Twitch has its problems, but yeah, it seems to have a really good community, which I don't think. Dang, I don't think YouTube has as much. Plus, all the people are like fleeing from YouTube. But come on. I have to say, it is kind of hard to chat with Atari. There we go. Yeah, yeah. It seems like a great community, and you know, people support each other. And you know, if you're talking about like the smaller channels, you know, there are really large channels, and I'm not as much. And the largest channel I'm kind of into is Mike Matei, you know, from AVGN. I enjoy his streams, although he can get a little too angry. It's like, dude, chill out a little bit. But so he's probably like the largest channel that I follow. I don't know. There's Pushing Up Roses. I don't see her on as much, but I think she maybe has a larger follower base than him. But and he has streamed. Mike Matei has streamed Atari before, but you know, I was saying, like, I saw him and maybe one other person stream Atari, so I kind of felt like, hey, I have an Atari and hardly anybody streams it. So, so there's a little market. A little, whether there's demand, I didn't know. Dang it. But it's worth trying. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. So you have an Atari, I think Benny said you have a Genesis? Do you have a Genesis? Oh yeah, and he said you were streaming. He said you were streaming NES, Dr. Mario. Let me just do. That's cool. Come on. Oh, he has a Genesis Classic. Okay. Right into it. Yeah, Genesis is great. I have some Genesis games on my Wii Virtual Console, so I've streamed some Genesis games. I streamed Golden Axe the other night. I've streamed. What's it? What was that? What was that other game? It's not Strider. What was it? Was that Strider? Is that the name of it? I don't know. I've streamed the Shinobi Shadow Dancer. Some other cool stuff. There we go. There we go. No, don't worry about that. He's joking with you. No, feel free. Yeah, I think and let me know your thoughts. You know, classic games, I've noticed scratch an itch that modern games don't. I like modern games. Like, I don't have a problem with modern games, but I think there's just something that modern games don't exercise in the brain. Like that, because I had this as a kid, I knew that I was missing something. And so I don't know if it's the addictive nature of the games that is just, I don't feel it with today's games, or if it's the type of challenge, like the twitch reflexes. I guess that's it, is games today don't require twitch reflexes. And that's definitely something that is part of the fun thing of games. Oh crap. Oh, you have CRTs. I do not have a CRT, and I wish I did. But I got rid of my CRTs years ago, like many people. I think it only had composite and RF, but still, that would be kind of cool. Like, I would like to be able to play light gun games on my SNES. I remember really enjoying Battle Clash, but that's a light gun game, and so I can't play that. Try to get your daughters into retro games when they were younger. She said she didn't like the pixelated games. What is Roblox? I don't know what Roblox is. I don't know what that is. Is that like a mobile game? The pixelated games, though, yeah. Ah, stupid thing. Tried Atari and NES. Should try Super Nintendo. Oh, come on, no. Ah, man. Oh, it's a PC game, okay. Yeah, so it's like a retro-inspired modern game. There we go. Real low quality graphics. Very indie, huh? Draw for kids to Roblox so that you can design your own levels. Yeah. Well, I mean, they made Mario Maker, right? Like Nintendo made Mario Maker on the Wii U. So, I mean, I know there's. Oh, almost. Dang it. Google it and be prepared to be underwhelmed. There we go. That's funny. Yeah, you know, I mean, there's gamers who have gone back to CRTs. You know that they got those old PVMs and BVMs, and they have RGB hooked up to them. And I would love to do that, but unfortunately, one, I literally don't have space right here, and also I don't have like the correct switch to do that. Like the video switch I have only supports one output, so it's that, you know, which means I could play it on my own, but I couldn't play it and stream at the same time, which is what I would want to do. Great game for getting malware all over your PC. Brilliant. My dad used to always blame me for anything that went wrong on the computer was because I downloaded games on it. And my Atari, he did not actually let me play my Atari on our TV because he was convinced it was the reason for the red and green tint at the top and bottom of the screen. It was an old TV, but he blamed the Atari. So he actually managed to get a hold of a little black and white TV that I would play in the basement. So I didn't get to play on a color TV for a little while because he blamed it. It's always the game's fault. Ah. There we go. Ooh, dang, he was like right out of the gate. Your mom wouldn't let you hook up your Atari? Mess up the TV. Yeah. But now, adults with kids all played games as kids. I mean, back in our time, you know, gaming was for kids. It was a new thing. Adults were just like, yeah, get a console for the kids. They've been wanting it. And now the parents and the kids play it together. So it's... Oh, see, he just sneaks right up on you. So I think it's pretty great. You know, now there's no real shame, you know, like what am I trying to say? Stigma, you know. Or not as much, I guess, for playing games. It's more acceptable. Like I've told people at work that that I started doing this. You know, they think it's cool. You know, they don't all. Not everybody is into it, but I don't think it's something people really need to be embarrassed about anymore. Like if you're outed as someone who plays retro games, it's not like a big deal. Dang it! Come on. Yay! Whew! I was even anticipating it. Oh, gosh. I also remember playing Super Nintendo on a black and white TV for some time, but that wasn't at my house. It's funny, I had a friend who's, I guess his parents made him play on a black and white TV. So it was a pretty common story, I think. Kind of like you used to have... Yeah. So you said, Yars, you watch Happy Console Gamer. Like he's talked about that a lot. Like how back in the day he was embarrassed to share the fact that he was into anime. Like even with his friends, like his friends they would have disowned him, you know, if he had shared that he watched anime. But how now it's really not a big deal. I just think a lot of things are more acceptable. Like, you know, just being a total geek is acceptable these days, so. Oh, come on. Ah, oh, look at that. Come on. So close. I knew that was gonna block it. I don't think I really had to hide it though, because my friends were into it. So that's how I learned about anime, actually. I would not have known about it unless it was through my friends. I'm gonna have to probably switch games in a minute, but not that this isn't fun. But I've almost had enough yards for right now. The game, not the person. Come on. Oh, right into it. I'm sure that I steered away from that. Come on over here, dude. Oh, come on. I guess I don't have to be, you know... That makes it easier. I guess I kept staying over to the right when I fired the missile, but I only have to tag him. I don't have to stay over there. So that I think I was making it harder than it needed to be. Oh. It fakes you out. Like, I assume it's going to come at me, and then it doesn't. So I end up swerving into it. Alright. Let's, I don't know, was that my high score? 30,000? Something like that? Oh. Alright, what else we got here? Is it coming on? Come on. There we go. Alright, what's next? Ah. I could do Tapper. I like Tapper. I might have to turn the volume down a little bit. Robot Tank? What's Robot Tank? What did you see? Like, what were you calling Robot Tank? Interesting thing about this game, I had to download like a hacked version of it to get it to work over RGB. Like Battlezone, but way better. I don't think I'm familiar then. This is like one of the first actual micromanagement games. Before, I always get this wrong here. Not always, but... Okay, let's see. It's in... I always lose track. Okay, it's that one. Yay! Come on. Yay! You actually go to a spaceport or something like that, some kind of space bar. There's aliens in a later level. I like it. Like plowing through these here. I wonder if I change the difficulty level or something. Oh, I lost it. Is it this one? Hey, I got it! I'm surprised. What years was I playing 2600? I was playing it... Yeah, so I am 39. When was I playing it? I think NES was... Come on. I think NES was already probably out. I don't think I had any friends with it when I first... Oh, crap. But I don't know what years. I'd have to think about what grade I was in or something like that. Come on, dude. Dang it! All right. But I was not playing in the late 70s, early 80s. Wow, I'm being sloppy here. It was more like late 80s, probably. Dang it. You feel almost normal? Yeah, I know what you mean. So did you play in the arcades? Early 80s? I mean, I wasn't old enough, but back when they were kind of sketchy and all that, so they say. Let's see here. I think I lost it here. Yeah, I lost it. Not 20-somethings, though. Oh! Dang it. I would like to at least get to that alien level. Arcades, yeah. I went to arcades. I'm sure it was very different. You know, my experience was like the era of Street Fighter, right? Oh crap. I had a work party at Dave and Buster's recently, and you know, all of the games now are shooters, like sort of light gun games and racing games. That's it. No, I love all of those, you know, that I love that genre, those two. But they don't have any of the things like this, you know. That was a funny party though. So most of the time we didn't actually get to play games, and then when we did, hold on here, let's see here. And when we did, hey, I lucked out there. Dave and Buster's actually sponsored a scavenger hunt, which is the lamest thing. They gave us this questionnaire, and we were supposed to answer like 80 questions, and they were questions like, you know, put down the name of one of our bartenders, or put down the name of the general manager, or, you know, what non-alcoholic drink did we use Red Bull in? You know, that kind of stuff that has nothing to do with games. And so me and one of my coworkers went AWOL and just started playing arcade games instead. But, oh, let's see. I think it's this one. Yay! Gauntlet, Sinistar Joust for the first time. Wow, you guys are old. Yeah! Age discrimination. Hey, I am a content creator. I'm what makes Twitter work. Come on, guys. Go home already. I think you had enough. Yeah, he just watches the youngins. I think it's that one. Let's see here. Is it this? Nope. Not so much. Ah, that was an easy one. Ah! Crap. Okay. Come on, alien level. Oh, wow. Nope. Yay! Alien level. Ah, crap. Oh my god, dude. Oh, jeez. Go home. Oh, wow. Well, at least I got there. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I put some time into Tapper. I like this game. At least I got to the alien level. When I can get to the alien level is what I call it. I assume they're aliens. I don't know what they're supposed to be. But let's try something different here. Oh, here we go. Let's do... What are you calling Battle Tank? Because I don't have a game called Battle Tank. What are you talking about? Is it a game I don't have you wanting me to play? Because I might have to get it for next time. Robot. I don't have Robot Tank either. Alright, well, I guess I'll have to put that on the list for another time then. So here is a hack of Galaxian I really like. This is... they made it to look a lot more like the arcade game. I really enjoy it. You should check out the Millipede game that I played earlier. I beat my high score. I got 140,000, which is way higher than my previous. I had gotten 97 and never gotten anything close to it until tonight. I guess I'm missing out though. I'll have to get that one. Well, that's cool. We're forming a little community of Atari players, aren't we? That's pretty sweet. Oh, come on. Ah. Made by Activision. Yes, I guess you know it is a good game if it was made by Activision. That's why, I think we talked about this before, Yars. Atari's new console. Where they were saying that they would make old, like, their classic games available. And it's like, well, what about Activision? Without Activision, is there Atari 2600? I mean, I guess, you know, Tapper is Sega or whatever that other company was. I guess Sega just published it, right? I don't think they were the ones who made it. But I doubt they have Tapper on the new Atari system either. Ah! Have I tried programming? No. I bet it is hard, though. I don't know how to program. Benny said you have a bunch of homebrews, though. What's your favorite homebrew? Not to bombard you with questions. Ah! Did I get credit for it at least? Oh, I was just asking what your favorite homebrew Atari game was. Benny said that you collected them. Trying to read the question. They won't give me a chance to... I mean, your comment. They won't give me a chance to read it. That is the problem. What I mentioned, there actually is a mod, an Atari mod, to add a pause button. I do not have that, unfortunately. That would be super useful. Ah! Ugh! Crap. Wow. Draconian. Okay. I'll check to see if I have that. I can't remember if I have that or not. Do you get the carts or do you just get the ROMs like me? I guess it's probably good to support the people by buying, but I have not done that yet. There's a few I would buy. You buy the carts, cool. Seawolf. Seawolf sounds familiar. Oh. Ah. Let's see. I'm just catching up here. Be Atari Basic. Basic like the basic programming language, is it's based on that then? I remember learning Basic on our Mac when I was a kid. Yeah, Basic is very learnable. I enjoyed that, and I use something at work. I don't not like real programming, but like logic based for a reimbursement rule. That kind of reminds me of Basic. It scratches that itch too. Like programming definitely scratches an itch, and even if I took Java in college, that was when everybody was learning Java and JavaScript for the internet. I think I learned some C+ or something like that as well. But that was a long time ago. I can't remember any of that stuff. I've always liked languages of all kinds. Programming language, spoken language, written language. I like learning to make... I like that process of something doesn't make sense and then it makes sense. Yeah, I just took like an intro class, so I couldn't do a whole lot. But, I got the feel for it. Whole object-oriented stuff. I liked it. I mean, it was definitely cool because you could program bits, and put them together. Like a puzzle, Dang it. Hit the wrong guy. Ah, hit him again. Not maximizing my points. Oops. I don't remember what my high score was on this. Phoenix was one I loved as a kid. I'll probably have to play some of that. But Phoenix can get a little bit, like, repetitive. I mean, they're all repetitive, but, it's not... The challenge is in not losing concentration. It's not highly difficult. It's just you lose concentration very easily. Dang it. All right. Ha. This is something that newer shooters don't do, where you can only shoot one bullet at a time. Space Invaders, Galaxian. When you did Mario yesterday. Oh, I bet it was hard. It's hard when people are watching But that's an extra layer of challenge. That's like a hard mode. When you have to try to pay attention to chat and... Ah. back when I was just watching streamers, you know, I could imagine abstractly that it was difficult to follow chat while playing, but dang it. Gorf? No Gorf. Come on. Ah. That was pretty slick. Gorf in the arcade. I'll have to look that one up. I don't necessarily like the whole one-shot variety of things, but just an observation. I don't think shooters today can get away with that kind of thing. All right. Let's see. I could do had synthesized voice. So I'm not very good at Hero. Hero is one I need to practice. I actually did get the cart. You know, that one's it's a little expensive because it's a very high demand game because people love this game. But it's sort of a memorization game, you know. I don't know the game very well, so just it's one of these. Here's the only thing I don't like about Activision games is a lot of them you need to restart. You need to hit the restart button every time you want to start a game. That's kind of annoying. Instead of just hitting this button. Can't do that. I don't know my way around, so it's probably not right. Oh, that was right. Lucky me. This is basically, guessing. Ooh. Oh, wrong. Such a cool game, though. I need to play this more just to get to know it a little better. Do you guys watch Metal Jesus? He's huge into this game. I knew that wasn't gonna work. Oh crap. Yeah, he talks about it all the time. So you follow Metal Jesus? I like his channel. I also really like Immortal John Hancock. Oh crap. I follow his channel too. He seems like a super nice guy. Oh, No Swear Gamer? Yes, I follow him too. I don't know, I don't think I know. Dang it. That sucks. Am I stuck? Am I stuck now? I guess I gotta kill myself, huh? Oh, come on, can I? Oh, I can go up. Okay. Sheesh. I made the mistake again. Gotta go left. Gotta go left. Oh. It's pretty sensitive controls. this is the wrong way, I think.
Alright. Try this again.
I don't think I'm going to learn this way because I'm distracted, but I'll play it a bit. Even if I don't learn, even if I make same mistakes a few times, I'll play it a bit before I move to something else. Was it this? Nope, it was not. I thought, there we go. Funny, I went down the right path the first time. Huh. I don't know. All right. Is that what this is? Yeah, I just use a standard joystick. Oh, C64, or CX40. Is that what it was? That what the model is? I don't know what the model is. So, yeah. I know you can use a Genesis, but a Genesis joystick controller, but you know, I grew up doing this, so crap. Oh, really? Is that on here somewhere? Or is that you just know that by heart? Let's see, what's over here? Oh, crap. Not so much. Come on. There. That's okay. It's okay. Oh, I bet. No? How the heck? Oh, I bet. The fact that it was glowing made me think I couldn't go that way. But no, you can. It just means you can't touch it. But you can still... I can't reliably... There. Nope. Ow! Okay. Yay! Points, points, points. I bet I have to go this way. I don't know that for a fact, but crap. But yes, I do have to go that way. I think that's like the furthest I've made so far. Use either standard one or Wiko. Oh, the Euro Atari gamepad. I don't have that one. Does that work on the 2600 or is that just for, was it the 7800? A hacked NES pad. I get it, what you're saying about feeling like it's cheating, though. I don't know that it would be easier for all games, though. Is it easier for everything, though? Because, I don't know. Joystick just feels natural for a lot of these. I don't know.
I keep doing that. That's pretty sweet then. If it works for the 2600, I didn't know that. Ah! Less hand stretch. Oh, well, yes. Yes. Like, my hands, yeah. Especially, you know, playing Millipede earlier. Millipede is crazy. That's a tough... That is tough on your hands. Crap. Ah! Forgetting everything here. Forgetting my lessons. Alright, enough of that. Trackball releases? Decathlon, is that a bad one for hand cramps? Is that... Do you have to do like this or something like that? Decathlon? Trackball would be... Does that... If that worked, that isn't, you know, Missile Command. That was originally a trackball game, right? I wonder if that would be... That would be pretty awesome. If that worked. Let's see. Mario Bros. Yeah, that does not sound fun. Wiggling the stick back and forth does not sound fun to me. Now, Stargate. Here's the thing about Stargate. I did play Stargate a bunch, and since I got this, not as a kid, and I learned that to use your hyperspace ability and your missiles, you have to use a second joystick. So I only know how to play using the one joystick, and so I can try it for a bit, but that's the only thing that's lame about this game, is that to use all of your abilities, you got to use a second joystick. So I'm not gonna... Oh, I'm forgetting what I have to do here. You don't pick them up, you... Restart. Oh. That is really awesome, though, that you can get new joysticks. Dang it! Alright, let's see if I can save that guy at least. I think all the alien ships are dead. Proved hacks, Millipede. I think I just killed a dude. Oh, no, he's over here. Ah! Oh, dang it. Just missed a guy. Most impressive game in the arcade. Yeah, it's a tough game. And like I said, you can't even... You can't even fully play it, really, because...
because they put all of your, like, all of those missiles that I've accumulated. I mean, I guess I could try to hit the button on a second joystick with my foot. I guess that's what people do. So they just play with their foot. That's what you got to do, though, because the game is really too advanced for the system. Come on. Get those aliens. Ah, those things are tough. No, not that. Oh, crap. Die. Oh. That's so cheap. Robotron has one. That's difficulty. Die instantly. That's funny. I guess I gotta try that then. Oh yeah, this is like a bonus level. Except that you can still die. Come on. Oh, that was close. Oh! You made me shoot my own guy. Game over. Oh, that is so unfair. Oh. Alright, where are you? Okay. Ah! Cheap! Cheap, 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 cheap. Cheap, cheap. I think this game actually does make my hand hurt more than Millipede. I think he'll be okay. This guy... Ah! Not so much. Alright, where are you guys? Okay. That's just attack wave 1. I think I've only ever made it past a few. It's, you know, it's just a really tough game. One thing I do like about the game, though, is that when you die, it kind of pauses until you move. Like, you know, you can take a little break if you want. All right. Oh. All right, one more time. All right. No, you don't. Nope. Oh. I think I killed that guy. Oh. Oh, he's over here. Jeez. Was Defender a trackball game? Kind of feels like it needed to be a trackball game. Oh, crap. All right, well, I think that's going to be it for tonight, gentlemen, but that was a really fun little Atari stream. I do these every once in a while to multi-button game with no joystick. Man, I wonder how that was. Because joystick isn't really precise enough. It doesn't feel like it's precise enough for that game. Maybe I could kind of see buttons, maybe. That would be fun to play. That would be fun to try. I bet it was tough. But I think I'm going to log off now and, you know, I don't know. Mess around. Maybe play a little PS4 before I go to bed. Possibly. But tomorrow's a work day for me. Got to go to work. Fun times. So, but this was a lot of fun. Thank you so much for coming in and watching my stream. Nice to meet you, Jimbo. I hope to see you again. It's cool. It's cool. Yeah, I'll probably be back tomorrow. So I come in most nights. I'll say. I don't have a very rigid schedule. Wednesday and Friday is what I have on my page. I do think I'm going to change the time to be a little bit later, like at least 7:30, because people tend to come in a little bit later. So, but otherwise, yeah, most nights check in. You know. Also, if you follow me, if you have Twitch on your phone, you'll actually get a notification when somebody you're following goes live. So that's one cool thing. I do that myself. So, but again, thanks for coming in, and see you again. And I'll check you out when you stream next time, whether it's Dr. Mario or if you pull out your Atari stuff. So, until then, good night.